What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Monero. It does seem exchanges have been paper trading Monero. It's quite worrying. So I want to actually look at that because they had a decent run a couple of days ago off the back of what's called the Moan run, which was or Monero run. It's been phrased weirdly. I'll get into that in a second. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I bought and the first 26 coins I held on and spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I release videos about them and you're still holding all that crypto, you'd be in profit for nearly 38 grand. These are not the coins I hold anymore. And if you want to see the coins I hold, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell. If you're new to this market, you're unsure about how to navigate it, you can copy someone who has been in this space for many, many, many years. Just go to the site, see the success stories. And if it doesn't resonate with you, don't sign up. And if it does, check us out. Link is in the description, guys. So, Monero. Monero is obviously a beast in terms of market cap, market cap of 4.7 billion. And on the 18th, there was a pretty damn good run. It ran up about 11% across the day. And it's still up a decent amount from where it was at prior to a ton of withdrawals. So, Monero is a privacy coin. They've got a hard fork coming up again. But what I actually want to talk about is the Moan run. So this is what they were talking about. So prices spiked about 11%. And a Bloomberg report pegged a separate catalyst driving demand for the tokens on a seemingly coordinated effort from the Monero community members on Reddit. And there was a Reddit thread that was going around about withdrawals. So April 18th, we're withdrawing XMR from exchanges. Any exchange that hasn't disabled withdrawals, which many of them have, we're pulling our funds. A popular post titled The Moan Run from last week stated. And basically what it looks like, and this was a tweet from Seth for Privacy, is looking more and more like exchanges are paper trading Monero and lying about how much they have to customers. So opt out and get those keys off exchanges and actually own your XMR. And that's it. Because they were pointing out, don't offer the buy XMR Monero option anymore. You can only sell XMR for other crypto. There could be a legitimate demand for XMR from exchanges in order for them to honor their obligations, i.e. actually provide real withdrawable XMR to users. And that was what was effectively being tested. Community members allege that Monero's obfuscated ledger has allowed crypto exchanges to misrepresent their reserves and sell XMR that they don't actually have. The bank run of sorts entices community members to pull their holdings from exchanges. This is in a bid to test if the exchanges actually hold the XMR or not. Binance, Bitfinex and HitBTC did not return requests for comment on the Moan run allegations. The three attract some of the highest Monero trading volumes among all of the cryptos. And yeah, the fact that they've not even commented, it's pretty bad. We know that there are multiple exchanges that would not allow withdrawals of Monero. That's quite concerning because what it does imply is that some of these exchanges are lying about the sheer mass of XMR that people have. The fact that you were only able to sell on some exchanges and not withdraw also shows that that's almost what happened with Robin. Well, that is what happened with Robinhood to some degree when the GameStop situation happened. All of a sudden, no one can sell, no one can buy. You can only sell. Really dodgy shit, and you don't want to see this. And this is hopefully not the reality, and hopefully these massive exchanges have not been falsifying or paper trading data, because it doesn't bode well. For those exchanges or for the Monero community in general. It's not great. They're also going to do a hard fork in July. That will see an improved network security and fee changes. No separate coin will be issued after the mainnet hard fork. So yeah, no new coins or anything. But the idea is basically to strengthen, reduce some levels of fees, strengthen the security of the network. They also want to introduce Bulletproof Plus, which is an upgrade to the Bulletproof technology deployed in 2018. This ensures that the information stored within a confidential transaction doesn't contain any false info. So generally, things for Monero, they've definitely got some clear plans in place. Monero itself, there's always been rumors that Satoshi Nakamoto actually invented Monero as well as obviously Bitcoin. What's next for Monero is a tricky one. Fundamentally, what we know about Monero is it's a very, very good privacy coin. It's generally the most utilized in terms of ransomware attacks. That's not me having a go at Monero. It's just what the hackers tend to use. The issue that Monero have is if privacy coins start being targeted. If they do, obviously Monero is top of the list. And fundamentally, you can see that we've been transitioning into a world of censorship for a very, very long time. And it just feels like it's ramping up more and more and more. Government needs to know everything about you all the time. So I have concerns for the privacy coins in general, long term, but in terms of what's out there, this and Pirate Chain are the two strongest. But what's going to be really interesting is seeing if anything comes of the Moan Run, and if we do see that there are in fact some BS knocking about on Binance or Bitfinex or HitBTC. If it turns out that it's been paper trading, then we should see a fairly volatile environment for not only Monero community but for those exchanges, because they'll have broken the law. So it's an interesting story, and I'll be interested to see how it plays out. Long term, like I say, I think Monero is strong. I fear for privacy coins long term. I know they've not been targeted yet because stable coins are the target, but sooner or later, I do fear that privacy coins are going to be one of those that are targeted hardest because the government overreach is always there. Hopefully they can still succeed. We'll see. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think Binance? Do you think HitBTC? Do you think Bitfinex have been BSing data? Wouldn't be surprised, would you? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content's coming out. And if you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell. You can follow someone that's been in the market for many, 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 many years. Go check the website, see the success stories. And yeah, if you like what you see, join us. Anyway, take it easy. Bye-bye.